Welcome back, Commanders. It's been a while since we touched Terminator Dark Fate Defiance on the channel. I covered a bit of it back when it launched, but truth be told, some of the mechanics didn't quite click with me back then, but things have changed. After chatting with some of the folks over at Slitherine, I've been told there have been major updates, and now the game can be played in entirely different ways. So Dark Fate Defiance will be making a proper return to the channel sometime soon. That said, the recent poll you all voted on gave top spot to Command & Conquer 3, so that will be coming first. But Terminator was a very close second, and I figured it deserves a little bit of the spotlight. So today, just a small skirmish, 1v1 at Fort Worth, 20 minutes on the clock. The goal, control the most sectors before the time runs out. And for the first time ever, I'll be playing as the Machines, or Legion, as they're officially known here. We're apparently not allowed to call them Skynet. Licensing and legal reasons, apparently. Enjoy the match, let me know what you think, and let's see if this metalhead armor can bring home the win.
Ultimate Soldier. High speed forward. its weapons.
Well, that was my first real taste of the Legion, and honestly, they play very differently than the Resistance, or the Founders. The learning curve's definitely there, but I can already see the potential. The updates have made a difference, from control schemes to unit responsiveness. Everything feels more fluid, more user-friendly, and this skirmish was just a small sample. But it is clear there's a lot more depth waiting to be explored, and the developers are still working really hard on this game. I will keep bringing the odd skirmish to the channel here and there before we finally restart the campaign. There is also now a campaign playing as the machines, and I can't wait to play that. If you're happy to see a full Dark Fate Defiance campaign playthrough, make sure you let me know in the comments. And if you've got any tips for playing as Legion, if you've tried them out, I'm all ears, let me know. Until then, keep your heads down and your sights up. See you next battle.
Stars, I'll give you stars.